Tonight is the Gurkha Limited Edition. This is 5 inches long by 3/4 of an inch diameter, or that would be 48 ring size. Smells good. It's not dried out, so the humidor worked good. And I'll just give you a little description. Unfortunately, I don't have a description of this particular limited edition, but I do have one for the Grand Reserva of the Gurkha. It says the Grand Reserva is the flagship brand of Gurkha cigars. This magnificent cigar is infused with the finest cognac in the world and handmade from the finest tobaccos. The premium Connecticut shade wrapper gives this Honduran-made cigar a rich, creamy flavor with a hint of spice and promises a pleasantly light finish you will truly enjoy. Well, let's hope this limited edition tastes something like what the Grand Reserve is supposed to. And we'll get this going in our bonfire. Oh, nice smooth draw. And tonight I am passing on the Merlot and having a Pinot Grigio in my Tabasco cup. Get back with you soon and let you know how this smokes. What a pleasure. Tonight I'm watching Alaska State Trooper, and I have my Alaska story to go along with this. This one is Anchorage Undercover. Beautiful scenery up there. Well, this is not smoking too well. The burnt edge is kind of ragged, and it's a little hard drawing. But we'll see as we get further along. Not too impressed with the Gurkha Limited Edition. The burn was not too good. This looks better than what I had it outside. It was really raggedy, and it was throwing ashes off as I smoked it, which I don't like, because that's how you can burn yourself or burn your clothes. That situation. And the taste is, I'll say it's average. I was very surprised. I thought it'd be much better, but it turned out to be quite an average cigar. Definitely does not make it to the 90 category. It's in the 80s somewhere. Average cigar, pay an average price for it. But anyways, I was watching Alaska State Troopers, and I want to tell you the story about something that happened to me. 1959. I just graduated from high school. I didn't have any prospects, didn't have a job, just kind of hanging out. And I was over at my friend's house, and his sister said to me, let me read the cards for you. I said, oh, you read cards? I didn't know you did that. I knew her a couple of years, and I never seen her do anything with cards. I said, sure. So she got out a deck of cards. Now, I don't know if they're special cards or not, because I don't remember. And she's going through them. And again, I'm in Detroit, Michigan, and I don't have any job, don't know what I'm going to do. She flips the cards over, and she says, oh, you're going on a very long trip very soon. And I just kind of looked at her and said, I'm going on a long trip? You got to be kidding me. I have zero plans to go anywhere. Says, yes, very soon you'll be going on a long trip. So I let her finish the cards, and I just went around, around my business, and first thing I know, a week later, I'm heading for Alaska from Detroit, Michigan. I said, this gal really is doing something on these cards, as I can't believe it. She said I would very soon be going on a very long trip. And that's a long trip, Detroit to Alaska. And what happened is I went over and saw my father, He says, I got bad news for you, son. I says, what, Dad? He says, your aunt just passed away in Alaska. I says, oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. And he says, now, this is the deal. I want you to go to her funeral to represent me. I said, oh, okay. And he says, yeah, I want you to go up there. I've bought you a ticket to go to Alaska, Ketchikan, Alaska. And he says, the good news is you're getting a free trip to Alaska. I says, fantastic. He says, but the bad news, son, is I don't have the money to get you back. So I was taking a one-way trip to Alaska with no idea how I was going to get back. But when you just graduated from high school and you're a teenager, you don't really care. It's all an adventure to you. So maybe later on we'll talk about some other things from Alaska. But the Gurkha Limited Edition, average smoke. And a little difficult drawing on it. Kind of went out on me a few times. So that's the story for this evening. This is how this cigar ended up. Not a pretty picture for burning.